What's up, everyone? Another back with more Factorio for you episode. I want to say this is 13. Yeah, because the 12 was the biter one, right? It's because the reason I'm saying that is because it's been a while since I've recorded. Well, not a while. It's been a couple of the 3 days, and I'm putting one of these out per day, so that's kind of a long time. The reason is because last episode we cleaned out all the biter bases. As you can see, they're all cleaned out, and I set up the space for base 2.0. Okay, remember we cleaned out all the bases up here, went down the coast and all that. I had to clean up a couple more bases that had spawned since then. Really, right in here, there was a couple extra bases and stuff. But I got all the walls in. They're all powered up. As you can see, really nice to see that light electricity line. It really makes it easy to see where all your stuff is. Now, these are manually fed with rounds, so we will have to keep that in mind. They're not automated yet, but I think once not too far into base 2.0, we'll get those suckers automated. Another great thing is we got 3 patches of oil, some couple of pretty big ones down here, especially this 2000 one, and then this little patch of 674 up here. So in the meantime, though, what's happened to our mini base over here, base 1.5, is we've finally run out, and I'll just leave the car here because I'm going to run around a little bit. We've finally run out of iron ore. As you can see, really, right when I got back and kind of reloaded my inventory and everything, the last of the iron was mined. And so we got to clean that out. So what I'm going to do is clean it out for now. And then I'm going to have to backfeed this because what I'm worried about is when we start to create base 2, we're going to need a lot of items, right? Lots of belt, lots of underground, splitters, poles, everything. And we're already running out of a few things. But if you look at a couple of our stores of items and materials, I'm starting to eat into it a little bit, okay? Like belt, I needed a lot of belt to make the walls and all those walls, right? And all the turrets and all that stuff. So we don't have anything backfeeding those. So we're going to run out of that stuff when we make base 2.0. So what I'm going to do in the meantime is I'm going to feed this guy with ore from this patch over here, okay? I'm just going to mine it, put some miners on it, and I'm going to feed it. And probably make a land bridge right there, feed it all the way into the back. Now, I'm going to set up all the belt first because it's just going to be really boring watching me take out trees and set up a giant belt all the way up there. So let me do that really quick off camera. All right, actually, this is pretty quick work with the car, and actually, I think by default, this thing won't move off once you, watch. I think maybe because I'm in the car. Look, I don't have to be that careful, so let's just do it with the car. I also cleared this out with termites that I made with nanobots, right? Instead of chopping all the trees down by hand. So that really helped. That made it really easy. All right, let's draw these belts out real quick. Here's that land bridge I was talking about, and then I'm hoping I don't run out, but I think it should be okay. I have over 1,000 belts, so this should be fine. I'm bringing in 2 belts because we only really need 1 to feed the iron forge, but we need another one to do the other thing I want to do, which is I'm going to start on the concrete because I'm going to want that pretty quick. I'm going to want that to build the bus with, and so I'm going to get that build started now that we have a fresh batch of iron and so much of it. I think secondly, I'm also going to make some grenades because with the nanobots I can remove these cliffs. Now it's a little ahead of schedule because I do have cliff dynamite or cliff explosives, but I really need sulfur and a bunch of oil items, like oil products to get that. So it's a little premature for that, but it's going to help it's just going to help the YouTube series out, so we're going to do it. All right, let's collect this stuff. Let's get this sucker ready. Now, one thing I didn't do, I started doing it halfway through when I was building these, is putting a light on all these. So 1, I know where the poles are and I don't crash into them. But 2, I can actually drive this route at night. Now here I can't. I got to go around. Oh, I'm out of power. Oh, I'm out of coal. Refuel. I love that. I wish I could put coal in my car. Well, maybe I don't, because that'd be pretty bad for the environment, but whatever. All right, let's get these guys out of here. Whenever I see that kind of stuff, I want to get rid of it. Now, I'm not going to go all the way up here, but you get the point. So let's slap down some miners right here. I'll deal with these cliffs in a little while because they're kind of in the way for this project, but I think it's fine. Let's just drop the car maybe right here. Let's get these set up. Now, I'm already have something for this, right? You've seen it many, many times. And I'm pretty sure I picked up all the miners, right? Yeah, I have all of them. So we're going to need 2 lines. Now, each one of these miners creates 1 ore every 2 seconds. And since we have a 15-second belt, really we can only put Well, wait. That means we could put 30 of these on there, right? So yeah, it's going to take quite a lot of these to get a full belt. And oh, no, we don't want that. We don't want that. Get away. No, 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 no. God damn it. They're a little overzealous at times. Sometimes you're like, hurry up, you're not going fast enough. Other times you're like, whoa, that's way too fast. Now what I want to do is line it up to down here, right? Like I like to do. I'm not going to worry too much about that little extra patch. Let's get really, that's about, well, maybe one more, right? We don't need those. It's fine because we're not mining anything over there. So we can just do this there. Yeah, I think this is fine too because we're not really doing anything with that. We got to connect that to over here though. Let's get, well, we really only need one of these, right? But we want to leave some drive space. There we go. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 per second on that. That's not a lot. Let's just put it that way. Let's run all these so we can just let it rip. And while we're setting everything else up, it'll at least go. I didn't hook it into there, I don't think. Maybe I did. I can't remember if I did or not. Let's get this going, though. Nope, 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 nope. Now let's see if this will do it. No, I can even hold it with that. Nice. All right, cool. Let's fix this. This isn't wrong. There we go. Okay, can't really see right there, but that's fine. Let's get this into it too. Now this is going to be the outside one. So this is a little bit unfortunate, kind of, that we're working on the one that's not going to fuel our forges. I can't see, man. I can't see what I'm doing here. Which means I know you can't see. Let's get some... Oh, there we go. Okay, so that guy's good. Let's get this guy in now. This is the guy who's actually going to be doing our forges. We want to make sure that guy gets in right now. Okay, we're going to put this down. Nope, wrong. We're going to put this down here. Right, it's got to line up to that guy. Let's get this whole line in. Now, this is probably going to be a whole line. Can we do any more? Is that it? Yeah, maybe a few more, right? Maybe we don't need this. It seems a little superfluous right there. Okay, cool. All right, so we're good to go there. Let's just... Okay, he's complaining. Cool. Now, this is 1, 2, 3, 4... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12... 12. Right? So this is an almost full belt. Not quite, but almost. So what I'll probably do is right here, let me just merge this thing. Because I want to make sure that if we're feeding in... Actually, no, let's not... Yeah, that would be the spot. This is going to even it out a little more. It's not completely even, but it's good. Right? All right, so we got that. Let me get the car. That's all set up. Let's make sure that I did connect it to the forge. And then that forge is going to take off running, right? Your car just makes this so much easier, man. I love it. It's awesome. All right, yeah, we hooked up the one, but not the other one, so that's fine. Well, let's see if we hooked it actually to... I think I did. Yeah, okay. So right when that guy comes in, he's going to start. Now, the next thing I want to do... Let's look on the list here. So we did defense against the dark arts. I want to do auto grenades. The grenades are going to help us destroy... cliffs if they're in the way, and I believe there are going to be quite a bit of cliffs in the way. Now, to make grenades, you need iron plate and coal. So what I'm going to do, since this can't expand, this is maxed, because this is actually 7.5 per second, and if you look at the calculator for this, the way I calculated that this is maxed out is you say 7.5 times 1.6, right? Because they're doing 1.6 per second. I only need 12. That didn't work. That's wrong. 7.5 times 1.6. So 12. You can only put 12 of these guys on there, and it already has 12. So this is literally maxed. How do you close that? You gotta push it again? That's lame. So what I'm gonna do is literally, I'm just gonna let's again. Oh my god. Let's leave the car like this, and then what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna split this off right here and come up underneath here. Again, this isn't going to be a build that lasts forever, so I don't really care if it's all jank, which it's completely jank now. Oh, no, I was going to cut it off here. The problem is then I'm splitting off of this guy. I don't know, should I do that? It's probably all right, but I'd rather cut it right here and go under, but I can't. I can move that over to here. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. We'll curve it. Right? We got to go underneath. This is why I was saying we got to do that. Okay. They're going to run this up this direction. Then we're going to make... these take a long time to make. It's like... I don't know. I think it's 8 seconds, right, for one. So it takes a while. And we're going to want about 4 guys building these. It takes 14... or 12 or 14. I think it's 14 grenades to actually take out one little section of cliff. So it's going to take a lot of these grenades to do this. So what we're going to want to do is do that, do this, and then boom, we have a feeder, right? When we get plates. That stuff should be getting here soon. Yeah, there it comes. Okay, cool. Okay, so if that's the case, if we're done with that part, I don't mind actually doing these one side, out the other, because I want to be able to see it better and pick it up easier. So we're going to do that. Let's set this up with grenades. It's just coal and plate. Let's do, is it a lot of coal and plate? It is, yeah, 10 and 5. So we're going to do 2 of these guys, right? Let's do them like that, I guess. Right, so let's do that. And then we'll put in, for now, we're going to put in one of these poles. I don't know if it's going to get everybody, but we'll see. Actually, you should do it right there. Let's do that, and we'll do that. There we go. This guy's just going to dump out literally 1. It's going to be not that big a deal. Out to here. Like that, right? I'm going to copy this setup. Actually, I'm going to get 2 of these going. Let's just copy this. And do it here. And then what I'm going to do is take this out and put a light. There. Alright, cool. Now we need power over here. Let's just do that. That's fine. Let's copy this and do it again. Which means we're going to move this guy. Let's move him to over here. There we go. Okay, cool. We probably should put a light on that guy, because I'm going to run into him. Alright, now I can copy this. Oh, good. Our iron's in. We've got iron back up and running. This is amazing. There we go. And now, actually, I'm going to run it back down this way. Yeah, I didn't think that through too well. Let's run it back the other way, because I do need to expand this. The problem is going to be that I got to pick it up off that belt and put it... Oh, no, I can just put it in a box right here. Okay. So let's just do this. And bam. Let's put, say we want 2 stacks. That's enough. That's all we really need. Okay, we got lights. We should be good. This build's good. Okay, let's check that off the list. All right, grenades, because we're going to need those. They're not going to fill up very fast. 5, that's fast already, actually. Okay, cool. Let's go back up here. The car is over there. Remember, let's just go get the car real quick, because I don't want to leave it behind. Now, I want to say this is not enough. We were sending a full line in before, so we're a little bit handicapped, honestly. But this guy should be feeding back in. Let's put another one right here. How come he's not feeding in? Right? When you're not doing anything, feed that guy. Right? I want him to be full. So it looks like we're having an issue up here with coal. Let's get out of the car right here and fix this situation. We need to move this whole setup. Actually, let's just put another line in. Let's take this off. Maybe that too. Let's put this down here. And then, you know, there we go. Okay, so let's just put our regular miner op in here. We want it to go that way, right? But it's going to be up here, right? Because that's not far enough. That's why I was going to rip this out. Why don't we rip this whole thing out? Let's just rip it. There we go. Because this is not going to fit. If we want to mine this whole thing, this is not it. Let's go. What are we waiting for? Oh, I was in the wrong... Okay. Now, we just cut off power to everything, and it's nighttime. So why don't we set up some power real quick, somehow? Is that good? No? There we go. Okay. I can't really see. I can see good enough. Let me zoom in. Maybe it'll help you guys. Yeah, this is tough. It's hard to figure out where this is supposed to go. I think right there, and then we'll do it to right there, I guess. Let's do 2 of these guys. Cliff is in the way. See what I'm saying? Damn you, Cliff. That guy Cliff, he's always in the way. Let's copy some of these guys down here. There we go. That'll help some. Okay, cool. We don't need that guy. There. All right, so we got this. Let's do it again. And then cut some guys off. Let's cut off... Well, let's not cut anybody off. This is fine. And then we're going to split this, but not right here. right? We're going to merge we're going to split it like this. Let's do it there, and that way we can, anybody else coming in can maybe be split differently or something. And then that goes that way, and this goes that way. Boom. Okay, cool. Let's put another line of these in. I just want to make sure that we have everything we need. I don't want to run out of this stuff. This is our main source of power right now. Let's just put that down. Let's do another one. We need power. There we go. Let's just take this out. That's fine. Actually, well, let's leave it out. But yeah, we could kill that. Let's just take that out. Okay. For this one, let's run it down here. There we go. Because it looks like we're not filling it. So this will help us fill it. Now, we've got a lot left on this patch. 300,000. So I think we're good for now. I'm not really that worried about it or anything. All right, that's going to help fill us up over here with our forge. Right? Because we only have one line for our forge. Yeah, see, it's filling up. That's good. Honestly, we could put more on this. Oh, you know what? I'm used to modded drills that drill a lot faster. Let's just put more in. That's fine. Let's do it again. This doesn't seem like enough. Yeah, let's do another set like that. Let's kill this because it's just not necessary. We might have to make some more drills. There we go. Okay, we got to fill this up, dude. All right, so what we'll do is we'll just do this and then run this down this way. I don't know if it's going to work. Okay, it won't. Okay, let's just... Nope, it won't work, dude. There we go. Oops. Boom. Okay, so that's going to help a little bit. I don't know if it's going to shift enough over. We might have to do it twice. It looks like that's helping a lot. Okay, cool. That's much better. I don't mind tapping the whole vein. It's just... I don't know. I wanted to save some of my miners. I have... How many miners do I have left? 0. That was all the miners. So let's just start crafting more, I guess. And we'll get to the rest of them later. Let's clean this up. Okay, cool. Now what we want to do is we want to create concrete, right? So let's bring this guy over right here. He's actually going to run along here. Let's just put his line in so I don't have to mess around too much. That's going to go to there and then back to here, right? And then, like, actually one more back. Okay. So this guy just comes down like that. Boom. And then underground, we need more. I need to go get some. Let's just go get some. We have it on the bus. What are we doing? How are we doing on... we're okay on belt. We're not doing great, but we're all right. Let's just get 1 stack. Actually, there's 4. Let's get 1 stack of these. Now, we're all filled up down there. The problem I really was wondering about is once we start putting in base 2, we're going to quickly run out of stuff. It's not going to last all that long. You know, it looks like a lot, but it's not that much. And we really need to have that backfill going on while we're kind of building the base. All right, so what we're going to do here is we've got 2 things we've got to do. We've got to bring in water, and we also have to bring in bricks and iron, right? Iron ore. So what I'm going to do from here is literally run this up, and then we're going to have to merge this kind of like this, right? And then I'm going to run it into something else. Now, I might do it... I'm not sure we're going to do that yet. Let's get the car out of the way. It's going to be in the way of the build. But why don't I set up the concrete guys first? I think I'm just going to set them up next to these guys. So they require these tier 2s. So let's make more of those. Maybe 5 more. Because those have water input or can take water input. Let's just start right here. We'll just start with 2 of them. We're going to make concrete. Right? Just regular straight up concrete. Now the water's going to come in from that direction. So what I'm going to do is do that. Nope. That? Nope. There we go. Finally got it. All right. There we go. Now this guy is going to have to run in this way. So let's back this guy up to way down here. Maybe right there, actually. And then we're going to just bring him in this direction and go like this. All right. Now we've got both. So I think this guy takes a lot of stuff. So we're going to want to double. That's not that bad. How long does it take to craft? 10 seconds. We only... we'll do fast inserters, but only 1. That means we can do something like that. And then maybe a light. All right, there we go. Now we need water, which we conveniently still have this set up here. Do we have pipe in here somewhere? We don't. I'll just put it down here, I guess. Let's do underground as well. Just makes it so much easier to get instead of going in my inventory all the time. All right, let's do underground over to like here, I guess. And then we're going to turn it and go that way, right? We're going to go like this. So actually, why don't I just use regular for this? Like that. And then I'm just going to drag it over here. Okay, so what we're going to do from here, though, is we're going to use longhand. So this guy can pull out and put onto this belt. So the belt is going to come down this direction. Now we'll do that so we can copy, right? Again, we're going to need a power pole. We're going to need a light. Well, we don't need a light. We're probably fine. Let's put this light over here. That'll help light up more stuff. Now from here, again, we're going to use one of these. Very, very simple. Like, this is not rocket science. Let's say I want a lot of concrete. I'm not going to limit it. I'm going to need tons, and I just want it to fill up. Now, we're going to do... How many of these guys are we doing? I think we need 6 of these guys. How fast are we eating this stuff? We're doing... Oh, 1 per every 10 seconds? Well, stone bricks is the big one. We're doing a stone... Every 2 seconds we need a stone brick for one of those guys. Now, I don't know how fast we're producing these, but I think it's pretty fast. I think we can do 6. Right? I think. And so, since I think we can, we're going to try it. Because I need lots of concrete. Looks like we might need some more of these dudes. Let's make a couple more. We're going to need more of these, but what are we missing? Okay, iron plate. We need to go get some of that. All right, sweet. Looking good, man. It's going to take a long time to do this. Oh, okay, we didn't do this. They don't have a connector. There we go. All right. Sweet. We're making tons of concrete now. Oh, it makes like 10 each, right? Oh, it makes 10. Okay. 1 ore, 5 stone brick makes 10 concrete. Nice. Oh, we didn't do this one. This guy doesn't have any. There we go. Okay. Nice. So yeah, we do need this guy to be fast. And even then, he might not be able to pick it all up. Let's give him some help. Let's give him some help. There we go. All right, that's much better. Yeah, they're keeping up now. Okay, good. Okay, that's done too. Let's check it off the list here. Temp concrete, cool. Now we got to set up the ore warehouse. Again, let's go down here and get plate. Let me do a refill. Let me see how everything's working, right? I want to make sure everybody's doing stuff. How many of these we got? Let's get 100. I didn't know there was 100. Nice. Let's get 100 of those. We're going to need them pretty quick, I think. How's gears? Gears is going okay. We're not getting that much plate, really. It's because we're sending a lot of plate to this build right here. And we're making more ammo, because I drained the ammo can. Yeah, see, it's empty. So, again, this is just barely going to cut it for us. We might have to cut off the ammo. We don't really need ammo right now. That's probably enough for now. So I'm going to cut this build off. Right? No more iron for you. And we need to funnel it down into here. Yeah, we need way more gears. All right, because we're going to need way more, we need way more of everything. Let's go look at iron plate. I think I robbed that guy a little bit too, and we're going to rob him some more. Maybe a little bit of this would be good. Maybe a stack of gears would be good. Putting us behind a little bit, but it is what it is. I'm going to need another stack of... Yeah, I'm glad we got this thing running, because I was getting a little bit low on stuff. And that's just doing what I was doing. We're not even started base 2 yet. Oops. It's mostly me making repair kits, basically. Nanobots, because I keep running into things. I want to keep saying, oh, look, I'm a good driver, and then I run into stuff every time I think I'm a good driver. Yeah, look, it's making a bunch of turrets, too. We don't need any more. I don't need more turrets, so let's do this, so it doesn't have to make more of those. All right, cool. Yeah, we got to drop off some stuff, but that's fine. All right, I stopped the camera to kind of make sure I was ready and kind of have what I needed and everything. And I'm not super ready. I've got some resources, but really need to backfill some of the stuff we just used. Mainly drills and stuff. We really need more drills. We need, like, a lot more drills because we just used a lot of those suckers up. The next thing we want to do is we want to build the ore warehouse where we're going to receive ore. Now, I'm not going to use any trains right now. I thought about it off camera. I don't think I think trains are a little too complicated for what we're trying to set up right now. Base 2.0 is just a bus, right? It doesn't need trains. And so as much as we can get away with it, I'm not going to use trains right now because we have a bigger fish to fry. Really what we need to do is get that main bus online as soon as possible. We are going to run out of stuff, not, soon-ish, right? So we really need to get that moving. Now, I think I'm going to... Is that a steel chest? It's an iron chest. Let's put a steel chest there. We really need more than that. Yeah, there we go. That's a little bit bigger. Gives us another row because that is just not going to be enough. When I go grab it out of that thing, I'm just going to be laying that stuff down so fast. In fact, let me put another box in here. I want a lot of concrete, just tons and tons of concrete. Now what I can do, which should be kind of smart, is just to use these guys again, is just to do this. Now, if I do that, and I copy this guy and this guy, I'm going to have 2 boxes now. Cool. And then, again, just let that guy rip. I don't care how long it takes. Okay, cool. So everybody here is good. We're producing. We're doing well. Check the power. Power is okay. It's going to get really just ravaged in a second here. So we'll probably... you know what? Let's expand power real fast. I just don't want to get out there and get caught with our pants down and have to come all the way back and like redo all this junk. This episode's actually been really hard to record so far just because I recorded on and off on the last episode so often that I'm not used to recording all in a row now. So that's really funky. Can I put this guy... Okay, let's pick this guy up. Maybe I can put him over here. There we go. Nice. Because we want to expand this. So let's bring this down. I don't know how many more I want. Let's just do a whole bunch. And then let's make a bunch of these guys. And we're just going to copy that setup. Let's do, I don't know, 10. And then that. What do we need for this? Oh, plate. We're out of plate already? All right, let's go grab more plate. And that's good. We just made a whole bunch of stuff. That's probably why. I really can't wait to get this new setup because the old setup is just really tough to work with. Okay, so we've got boilers. Why don't we just copy the boiler setup? Like, we can do that, right? So the boiler setup is really this. Well, really, it's that. Well, we can do that. That's totally fine. So let's do another 6 guys. Well, really, it'd be like 12 guys, something like that. We're making pipe. We don't want to make pipe. We don't make pipe, son. Or gears. We don't make pipe or gears. We have things for those. Let's get some gear. Okay, let's get some pipe, which I actually just have a little box of it over here. Nope, that is not it. It's up here? Yeah, let's get like 100. That's pretty cool. All right, now let's copy this thing. And we should be able to, I think, just slot... No, we can't. We only have 5. Okay, we need 10, 11, 12, right? We're going to need 12 of these guys. Well, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 19, 11, 12, right? 11, 12. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Anyway, sorry. If you're old enough to know what that is, you're pretty cool. All right, let's copy this and just slap it. Boom, we slapped it. Insta power. We're good. We need... Oh, no, we're not. We need these, right? We need these guys. Seriously, plop them in. Let's go. One more. Boom. Boom, baby. All right. That's much better. Okay, I feel a lot better with 15 megawatts available. Let's get out of here now. Now let's go figure out the warehouse. So this part is really exciting when you have a new base. It's also a little bit anxiety-inducing in that I don't want to mess up my placement. The initial placement is really important, and if I mess it up, we could have serious problems because we don't have enough space somewhere. But here's what I was thinking, okay? I'm thinking we collect all the ore right here, and then this line right here, this is an imaginary line below the copper right there, is where we're going to start our smelt. And the middle of the smelt and the middle of the bus is going to be right in the middle of these 2 walls, okay? I'm going to take this wall out, but it serves as a nice, like, little wall kind of here. It's, fits with this water and everything like that. So the smelts are really going to start here. Iron's going to be on this side, and copper and stone, and probably coal on that side, because coal will make other things, I think, if it's not a mod. So why don't we cut a path? Well, really, we can take these up that way, I guess. It doesn't have to come in a straight line. Let's start setting it up over here, the ore receiving, and then we can figure out... Oh, no, it's dark. We got to wait. we don't have a lot of space that's already developed, so it's all black. It's like you can't do anything about it. All right, I'll be right back. All right, it's becoming light again, and I apologize in advance if it's hard to see when it's like dawn is coming and everything. Let me know in the comment section if it's too hard to see when dawn is coming like this, and I'll either try to lighten the video, which would take a lot of extra, or I might just take that mod out so it's just easier to see during the day. All right, now I'm looking at the mini map, and we're coming up on where I wanted to have our ore processing. Let's get rid of these rando trees though, because I don't want them getting in the way. I'd rather just get rid of them while we're here. Eventually, we're going to deforest all of this, but I was looking at how to do that, and I think I'm going to use the flamethrower when I get it, because I'm just going to set the forest on fire and let it burn itself, which, you know, kind of sucks, but at the same time, it's cool. Yeah, like, see, okay, let me get the deforesters out, because we're going to need to deforest this whole area. Probably should make some more of those. Looks like I'm going to need more, let's see, of these guys, and then definitely more nanobots. So let's get in here. I'm going to leave the car here, because it's just probably easier to get out and just do it like this. Now, I probably don't need to do a lot right now. We don't need tons like of space for this, right? We need space, yes, but we don't need to deforest this whole thing. Like, we aren't going to use that much space right now. So what I'll do is probably just eat out the space that we will need, and then we'll start moving with it. So I'm going to be back when I clear off this forest, because it's going to take a while. So it is what it is with this episode. It's going to be a lot of just clearing things out, running long belts, but this is actually a little faster than I thought if I just keep moving like this and let it spread. I do have to go back and get the stragglers, because some trees have a lot more health than the other ones. But man, these termite bots really do clear the stuff out fast. So that's really cool. Again, saves a lot of time for YouTube. And that's really what it's all about, is not making you guys watch a bunch of really, really boring stuff and being able to move on with it, right? And honestly, if I was just a regular player, not even doing YouTube, I'd want these anyway just because of that. In fact, I think people have said, and, you know, we all want certain tweaks to the games that we play to make it more our style, to make it fit with our style a little bit better. And I think some people think that, you know, an early bot system like this, that does cost you quite a bit, and you can see I'm crafting up a ton of stuff, is not a bad idea, right? This is a good idea. So let's probably go get iron. We got to get this guy. We've got to mine him out, right? And then we're going to send it toward our warehouse, which we haven't created yet. So we probably should craft that first, actually. So let's get over here, and then I'm going to craft that. I probably should drag some power over here. Why don't I do that? All right, we're back again, and I landfilled the sand and took some stuff out, so this is all good. It's going to be a little hard for me to judge how long this video is, because I'm kind of cutting it a lot, because we're dealing, again, with areas that are dark. This is basically how I set up all the walls, too, is I kind of tried to drive in a straight line. Oops. And then I would curve it, so I did this, like, especially up to trees so I wouldn't run into stuff. And then let's keep going this way, because it looks like, okay, let's even it out now. And it's not perfect, but it looks pretty nice, I think. So this is about right. That's about where we want our power. Now, the problem really is that we don't have lights along this thing. So then I had to go back and put lights in. It was kind of a pain in the butt, but that should work. Let's get some more of these guys going, just so we don't run out. I'm also going to want lights all the way back. All right, there we go, because, again, that was going to get really boring, so I just put all the lights in. Again, once we have freeways and stuff, we won't have to stop like that. I can just record all of it. That's one thing I love about Factorio. So I'm going to leave us a little bit of space, because I'm going to put, basically, the freeway is going to run right through here, right? So I want some space between our miners sending stuff in, or train. There might be a train depot here at some point, and the start of our warehouse, okay? Actually, you probably should do the start of the warehouse. No. Yeah, no, that's correct. I think that's the way I want to do it. So let's just make, let's get a little line over here. Let's do it with iron chests, I guess. Let's go like 1, 2, 3. Well, down to where I have 3, right? Just 3 left. There we go. That should be 10 right there. So that's 10 wide. Right, so after that, we're going to build our warehouse. Now, we'll leave ourselves about 3 or 4 more spaces, I guess, and then we'll start building. And where are we going to build? Where are we going to build iron? Are we right in the middle, pretty much? Okay, we got to move over a tiny bit to do iron. Let's drop the car, because now there's like really no reason for this thing right now. So we're going to start iron. Maybe a little bit more over, but what, here? This looks about right. About maybe here, something like that. It's hard to guess what's the middle. That looks like the middle. This is the middle. I'm still in the middle. I thought I was in the car. Like, drive forward. Is that good? Yeah, this is good. We're going to do iron right here. So I've decided that before I get stack inserters, there's really no point in having an ore warehouse. And I'm not going to have trains or anything. I'm just going to direct belt it straight through. We're going to use where the spot we already set up right there, right? And I think I'm going to set us up with 2 fast belts because I don't think we're going to get more than 2 fast belts off that patch. So what I'm going to start doing, I already went back to base, resupplied with all the fast belt and all that stuff, is just start laying it in and drawing it back to our patch over there, right? So let's do that. I got like 2,000 or 4,000 or something like that. Let's get termites on so we can start clearing stuff out. Maybe I'll go through here, actually. Is that in a straight line? Yeah, that's a straight line pretty much. So let's just make sure that we have space right through here. And I'm going to go in a straight line. I'm not going to curve. So let's just get all these guys eaten and everything, which means we're going to have to cut through here. I'm going to leave the car and just walk straight through. And it should eat them pretty fast, like, right? I mean, it's not... You know, it's about as fast as it can be. I really wanted a chainsaw mod, like I think I already said, and couldn't find one. Really, this is just as good as a chainsaw mod. The chainsaw actually lets you keep the material, which I don't want to keep it anymore. It's really just for the beginning. All right, so let's keep going. We're almost done. And then I think what I'll do is just mine it out and draw the belt back. It looks like we're going to have to get a couple more of these, but that's fine. I left my car back there anyway. All right, so let's get these things tapped. Let's start blowing up some of these things too. So the way this works is you have explosives in your inventory. In this case, I have grenades. They're somewhere in here. Really, where are they? Grenades. I do have grenades, correct? 100. Yeah, the grenades are right here. So I don't know what's going on. Oh, I know why, because it's not the construction bots. Now I can't find those. Like, damn it. Story of my life. That's like Factorio 101. So there we go. That used up, I don't know, like almost half the stack here. Let's do a few more of these. Do we want to do these? Nah, those are fine. Like, I don't really care about that. Let's do... No, that's 4 of them. Let's make sure that it doesn't... Okay. And that's almost a whole stack. But look how it saved us some space, so that's cool. Let's just get all this stuff mined out. I don't know if we can actually lay down everything to basically strip mine this. This is what I call it, strip mining. But we'll try. Again, I can cut it off about right there, I think. Let's just strip mine this whole thing. There we go. If I have to make more, I will. I doubt I'll have to make more, but you never know. Well, yeah, sure, that's fine. Let's do it like that. And then that. Now, from back here, I'm going to do this, because I don't want to get in there and it starts building, you know, and then you're, like, kind of stuck. That looks good. Let's build. I'm going to keep making this paste. I can't wait to get that on the bus. Again, it was just not really worth it to get that stuff. Let's build more miners. I'm out. We're going to have to build gears. It is what it is. Because I don't have any more, because I was building stuff. All right, cool. Let's start... Oh, maybe... no, because these are 15, right? So this is actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This is almost going to be a full belt. 1, 2... Yeah, so this is a full belt 2 just about. So let's basically merge this into a fast. And I don't know if you need fast to merge that. I'm just going to assume that you do. Right, so let's use fast to merge. Let's merge right there, I guess. That's completely fine. And there we go. And that's our first fast belt right there. And let's get some fast belt going this direction. That's going to be our line right there. We might have to turn it up a little bit because really our run through the trees is right here. So let's turn it up this direction. We'll merge it with this guy. We can actually put a couple more down right here. So let's just do that. Again, I don't want to get too close because it's going to build stuff that I don't want. Like this guy is kind of pointless. Let's put the... Okay, it did put a light in. Cool. Okay, more? Yes. We got one more. We're going to need more of these guys. Yeah, let's get more. I can't. All right, well, I guess we're going to have to go back to base, and I don't even have the car. So I'll be right back. All right, back. I got the car. I got everything. I went and did a resupply. Let's get these guys in. I think I have enough of them now. Let's just get out of the car to do it. No, yes. Okay, I got a couple more down here, I think. Okay, I think that's everybody. Now, I better check, again, the power. All right, we're doing good. We're doing good. Now, I got to connect these last two guys. But, again, I wanted to... let's get in the car before I forget. Oh, man, that's going to be the story of this series, isn't it? Okay. Oh, we already depleted one little tiny section. Okay. Let's turn it up this way, right? We want it running down here. So let's just put it in. We want two of these, like that. Now, these guys aren't going to fill the second one. And that's okay for now, because we're going to... Remember, we have two more to attach to this thing. When we're all done with base 1.5, we're just going to disconnect it. So let's get this all the way back to like that. We'll do the same thing here, except we'll just turn this up like that, and we'll connect them like this, like that. Okay, I'll just pick this stuff up. And I'll just have to carry the ore. It's fine for now. All right, let's get these guys hooked up now, same way we did these guys. Maybe like that, because this guy is going down here. Right, and then this guy just literally like that. Okay, great. Now we've got ore. Let's drag it all along here. And then we can start setting up our smelts. Now, our smelts, I think I'm just going to set the iron one up first. We have to get them all online before we can do anything else. There's really no point in starting a bus if you don't have it all online. All right, the ore's coming in. Let's get that patched. And then we're going to move this stuff, right? Now we can kind of see it. Well, sort of. You can see that that's the stone. We're going to have to bring it over this direction, and the coal and everything. Now, coal's a little bit different because coal is fueling us. Not only is it probably going to craft something, because usually, I think you can... Well, coke might be a mod. I don't really recall, to be honest. But if not, then we're going to need to use it, right? We're going to need to craft something with it. Let's take out these two boxes and just run this through. Now we're ready. This is the extent of our warehouse right there. Warehouse, okay? So that guy's ready. Let's slap some guys on stone and coal. Probably coal first. Now for coal, I don't know if we need to do this whole thing. I mean, I guess we can. It's not that big of a deal. Thing is, we're going to have to filter. Oh, we can do it like that and not have to, and just have a little bit extra right there. So why don't we do it right here? Let's do like... Well, I think we're just going to basically strip mine this one, because we're not going to get that much out of this. Now, this is only running our forges, so I don't think this is that big of a deal if it's not perfect, right? It's not running our power. Let's take out that. We're probably going to need that, actually. There we go. And let her rip. Let's do it. Now, these guys in the back really aren't going to do anything. So actually, let's take them out. It's really no point in doing this. There we go. Nice. I love when a plan comes together, man. That's easy. Now, oh, more underground. And we can't, because we're at a plate. So we can't build money. Jesus, we got to go back to base. First, let's just get this in, okay? Let's just finish this build here. Now, I think this is going to be one fast belt, right? 1, 2, 3, well, really, 6, 12, 18, right? This is basically a fast belt. So let's just split it in. Fast belt splitters right there. Let's do it like this. I don't know. This looks good. Actually, we'd want to do it more like... Well, we don't need to split that guy. We just need to split this guy, right? Let's split it like that. And same for here. So we'll just take this guy down like this. Right? And we'll do that. Then we'll take this guy down and do that. And then we should have a fast belt. We don't need fast belt right here, do we? I don't think we do. So we got one fast belt coming straight out of here. Now, we're going to actually turn this because we need some space right here. There we go. Let's do that. Let's come around. Now, we're going to have to turn it again. We can get to about here, I guess. And I'm thinking what I want... Let me go get the car. Man, I should have the car. Is I'm going to want... let's make sure this stuff gets taken out. Oh, okay, there's nothing there. I'm going to want some separation between the belts, a.k.a. the warehouse. So let's go set that up real quick with some indicator or something, some kind of marker. Actually, we just set up the rest of the chests, right? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll be coal. Then we go... well, do we want stone or... Well, it doesn't matter if we have stone or copper over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Overzealous John here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's copper, right? Okay, that's our warehouse. Warehouse. Let's get the rest of this stuff in. Now we can get this in at least. But I'm going to go backward. So the way we're going to do this is I'm just going to drag it straight out of here. Oops, that's backward. Oops, that's forward. And then we can connect it. And then we'll have our copper will be done. There we go. So we got copper. I'm going to go back and resupply, and then we can get, hopefully we can get coal and stone. I think we have about 20 minutes left. Maybe like 15 now. So I'm hoping we can get at least the rest of these lines plumbed. I mean mined, right? Tapped. The rest of these nodes tapped. Then we can start with the smelt on the next episode. That'd be really sweet, actually. That was pretty cool. I did that whole resupply and stuff kind of like during the night. That was kind of neat. All right, this guy's going to be coming straight down. We already talked about that. Let's start setting him up. Really want it about right there, right? And there. So let's just start strip mining this thing. Again, let's do it from really far away. That way I don't screw it up. Actually, yeah, we're going to do it down here, right? In fact, let's just do it like this. Nope. See, that's messing it up right there. And we built something. Come on, bro. Like, come on, man. What are you doing? It's going to build some other stuff. Take it out. Grab it. There we go. Now get away. Damn it. All right, let's do it again. I'm going to have to... Sorry, I know you can't see very well, but I can't get in close. And if I zoom in, you won't be able to see it all. Oh, don't do that. There we go. Steady hand, John. Steady hand. Steady hand. There we go. Last one over here. Okay, we have 82. Goo? Paste? Whatever. Steady hand, steady hand. We can do this. There we go. Now let's clear out the stuff that I don't want, which is pretty much this. Well, will that patch get... Yeah, that's going to get mined. Okay. Yeah, those are probably fine. Let's maybe take this guy out. Doesn't seem like it's necessary. Whoa, we have a little bit of extra over here. Nope, nope, nope. We're good. Everything is good. This guy, kind of superfluous. Don't really need him. That's fine, because we're going to pick it up right there. All right, this is good. Let's go build. This is going to... We have 137 miners. It's probably going to eat all of them. Again, I'm just, like, strip mine tapping these, so I don't have to go back and forth, like, 50,000 times. I'd rather just do it all. Let's get down here so we can start mining. And then let's start thinking about what we're doing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this will be... Well, these will both go into 2 fast belts, probably. So why don't we get a fast belt setup real quick. There we go. Let's get a couple like this. It feels like it's lopsided a little bit. 5 to 2. 5 to 2 is going to be fun. Let's run over here because it's not finished. Not everything's put in. There we go. And back here we got a couple stragglers. Oh, wow, there's one over there, too. Underground. Okay, that makes sense. All right, so this guy's in. I love strip mining. It's so easy. Now, what I should do is just copy this whole thing, which I'm going to do. So why don't we just do this? Well, I could have a large one. Let's make a new blueprint. Right, we'll call this large or something. There we go. All right, cool. Create. We're going to make it maybe able to put 4 of these in here. Right, 4 miners, so you can set it's a large one. And there we go. Okay, create blueprint, nice. So it should be in the book. Now let's put it in the book. Like that, there we go. And let's put this guy, yeah, there we go. Okay, sweet, now we got a whole thing. We don't have to do it a little bit at a time. All right, so we're gonna have 2 belts, right? This goes into 2 belts. So what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna think about balancing it too heavily. I'm just going to balance... It's almost evenly balanced, man. Let's see. It's going to be like that, then like this, right? Then we're going to have 1 extra one. Why don't we just make a whole bunch of it? We can't. We have to have 5. So we'll just do a slow one on this, I guess. And we'll do it like that, right? So this guy goes down here. Can't see because it literally too zoomed out. So this guy goes to here. This guy goes to here. Right? This guy goes to there. Actually, if you're going to do it the way you're doing it here, well, let's put in this guy first, right? He's the end. This guy goes to down over here, right? Then this guy. I hope this is at least relatively right. It seems like it would be, but I mean, stone, it's stone. It's not going to make that big of a difference, but I think we're only going to drag one off this anyway, because I don't need 2 full lines of stone, at least not right now. We have the space set up for it, so what I'm going to do is just hook this in like this, like we did for coal. Plus, I don't have this much enough fast belt to do this justice, right? So let's do it up to here. We'll bring in that outside line real quick, like right there, right, and then over. Yeah, there we go. Again, we might even end up ripping this out for all I know. All right, stone is set up. I really want to get, yeah, we have enough time to set up copper, and then we're going to be done with this episode. And then we will be able to, I think we're going to be able to start the smelt on the next episode. Now, in between episodes, I'm going to mess around because we have 2 full boxes of concrete. So I'm going to mess around with that freeway and get it going. I remember my biggest problem last season was that I didn't start my freeway early enough, and then I was like janking all around these builds. It was a nightmare. Like it would be just way faster if I would have set up my freeways early, right? So, okay, the sun's coming up. Let's just slap the big build in. Let's tell this guy, no, we want the big one. Now, we don't have enough of these, so let's just literally, well, we just made them all, right? So let's slap it in. Is it going? Yes, it's going the correct direction. Will it do the whole thing? It looks like it will. And it's coming out the front, which is exactly where I want it. Tree is in the way. All right, let's get this tree real fast. I'm just going to literally mine it. Like, let's just do that. Any other trees in the way? I don't think so. Let's look. Let's just do this. Nope. Okay, now let's try again. This is way easier. That's awesome. Okay, that's good. Probably have the most coverage with that. Let's clear out the stragglers back here. These look like stragglers to me. Yeah, those are stragglers. That's a straggler. Yep. All right, this is good. Let's start it. Let's do the rest. We're going to want to drag this over like that, right? Now, this guy is really, really close to where I want. See, I'm glad I left some more space because now we're going to have to move this, right? We're going to have to move this guy down to like 4. There we go. So that's the freeway, right? I'm glad I left a little extra space. And I might move those other boxes down too, knowing that. Don't really have enough of these. Yep, we don't have enough. Oh, we have 21 more coming out. I don't know if we're going to have enough. Let's check power while we're just kicking it. Yeah, we're fine. Now, it's probably because these guys were laying them down. Do we need this guy? Is he covering him? I can't tell. No. So, yeah, we do need this guy. Okay. Let's go back here, get some stragglers back here. We're going to have to go back to base. I might have to do the rest of this off camera because I'm not going to go back to base just for this little bit. Did I get it? Oh, I'm going to get it. And then we can route this guy in. Come on. Oh, we're waiting for them to make it one by one. So how are we doing on... Oh, wow. Underground is at 1, dude. We barely made it with underground. That's nice. And we're almost out of belt with other stuff. So we barely got lucky there. So it looks like we need to do this. So the lights have power. There we go. All right, sweet. Copper is done. So copper is going to have 2. We're going to bring 2 down, even though I probably only need 1. We'll just do 1 for now. Let's do the same setup as I did before. So we're going to need 2 of these guys. And then 1 of the other guys, right? So we're going to do it right here. Actually, maybe 1 more up. Actually, that's probably where we need to do it. I don't want to get too greedy with space because we're going to run out of space if I do that. All right, let's draw in this guy like we did before. Let's actually back him out. Right, let's do it like this. So we know where it goes. And I know if I need to adjust almost immediately. There we go. Let's do the second guy. Same thing as we did the... Same as the ye old... Oh, that got straight in. That's nice. It's like a planet or something, which I didn't. Same as stone. You know, it's the exact same. It's nice to have these big-ass patches, too. This is really cool. Really excited about all this. This is when Minecraft... This is when Factorio, in my opinion, gets a lot more fun. You just have so many resources. You don't know what to do with it. It's just amazing fun that way. Oh, yeah, that's going to barely almost run into it. So we're going to have to move it again. So let's go down here, and we'll do it to this, just like we did before. There we go. All right, let's get this guy connected so he can actually... Spice can actually flow. Cool, let's take this out. Right, we're taking all these out. There we go. We might need to draw another one of these down, these coal, because we're going to be fueling our furnaces with it, our smelts, right? So this is nice. I like it. I like it. I like it what we set up. It looks really cool. We're totally ready for smelts on the next episode. So that's going to do it for this episode. Let me know what you think in the comments section. I'm just super pumped. We've got lots of space to work with. In fact, like we have not taken up much space at all. It looks pretty awesome. We're going to be doing our smelts right here, and probably our bus starts right there. We're going to have tons of space. So again, let me know what you think, and put a like on this video. If you do like it, it does help a lot, and it shows me that you like it, obviously. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. I do one of these every day. I will see you on the next one. Stay frosty.